Hi, welcome into my channel. My name is Sia. Today we'll be doing what do they want you to know right now. This could be the person on your mind, this could be a past person, it could be someone with no contact, low contact. We'll take a deeper dive and see what do they want you to know right now. It doesn't have to be that you're in contact, no contact, but let's take a deeper dive. I will be taking a lot of oracle here today. And again, remember, these are timeless readings. And let's see, what do they want you to know right now? What do they want you to know right now here today? Actually, I'm going to go in with this oracle deck here first. What does the person on your mind want you to know right now? Remember, these are collective readings. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind for somebody else. And again, thank you for joining me here today. Welcome into my old subscribers. Hey. Welcome into new subscribers. Hi. And anyone stopping by. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Sia Light Intuitive Guidance. And my name is Sia. Let's go. What do they want you to know, the person on your mind? So this could be no contact, heartbreak. They're feeling heartbreak and feeling not enough. Wow, this is quite profound here. Right, let's see. The person on your mind, what do they want you to know? They're feeling and grieving this breakup. They're lacking a lot of confidence here because their ego has got into their... They're very frustrated, but here you need to remember about how to make healthier choices. They're also possibly reflecting because their energy that they're in is no contact. So this seems to be a no contact reading. Now, what do they want you to know right now is that they're heartbroken. They don't feel like they are good enough. And they're feeling like they self-sabotaged here. And the message for you here is about self-love, self-care, and making your life better through making healthier choices. And you might be the one that's made healthier choices and broken a cyclical toxic pattern. So what I may actually call this reading is what are their regrets, because this seems like a no contact reading. So let's see what their energy is, that they're feeling heartbroken here today. And they've recognized, but you've recognized you want to make healthier choice. What is their regrets possibly here? What do they regret here? Actually, let's see what's the tea on them. What's the tea on the person on your mind here today? Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And thank you for joining me. These are timeless readings. I am thinking here, maybe, you know, what do they not want you to know here? Let's go in, what do they not want you to know here today? Because we already can see they're heartbroken. They don't want you to know this. They may, remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. There may have been a third party. You would be aware of this. Oh my gosh. They may come back towards you with a great finesse and charm to butter you up here. And they regret that it didn't work the way it should have. Because they've recognized, they regret the fact that they've let go of, and they're mirroring morning after. This could have been a one-night stand. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The person on your mind here is heartbroken, feeling like they're not good enough. Lacking self-confidence here. What they don't want you to know right now, remember, this is a hardcore reading. So remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. They want to come towards you with finesse and charm. They know and they recognize that you make them feel fulfilled. In the past, they may have done something here with a sneaky link with a third party, karmic, which you would be aware of. Remember, take what resonates. This is about you making healthier choices, and they have recognized that they'll continue to soul search and they will never find anyone like you. Wow, this is quite profound. Let's see, what do they want you to know right now? What do they want you to know right now? This is a collective reading. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I didn't know this would come out. Clearly, this is a no contact. I want to get you drunk. Okay. So the toxic behaviors here. There are some toxic behaviors. Oh, that went flying. I'm sorry. They're feeling remorse and guilt for the way they have treated you. And they don't want you to know this, though. They feel ashamed of what they've done here today. You're putting yourself first. Ooh. They create, the person on your mind here is a very jealous person here, and they create situations which is quite toxic. It seems like this person might be a narcissist. Do you think about me too? They are missing you. They are very nostalgic, and I am in love. Love me. So love me here is telling me that the person on your mind here today, what do they want you to know right now? That they have toxic traits. They're feeling heartbroken for what they've done here. They will never tell you how sorry they are. They may have come through with an apology, but you've kept yourself in a grounded position here. And they feel like they're missing out with the love and affection you had for them. And it could be that they were self-sabotaging with jealousy here. And they're very jealous of what you're doing with your life. Making healthier choices makes them jealous, but they need to break out of this cycle. And they are extremely nostalgic and thinking about you quite often here. Right, let's go in a bit. I know which deck, this deck. Right, didn't realise it's going to be like this reading. Right, let's go. What does my collective need to know here today about the person on your mind? Seems like this is a no contact reading. So let's see, let's go in a bit more. For you, it's time to release and let this go and surrender and purge this. You're ready to move to a new cycle. You know your self-worth, and they are miserable. They are feeling left out. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What else does my collective need to know here today about the person on your mind? Limitations and fears. They have self-worth issues here, and they have a lot of fears which has not allowed them to move forward. And this may have happened in the spring, but this is also telling me this is about recognizing your own self-worth and not putting up with this toxic behavior. And this may have happened in spring, but you may hear from them in spring. This is about you taking care of yourself and your energy and reclaiming your energy. What is it? Comfort zone came out again. Let's go in a bit more. What would their higher self want you to know here? Or what does their 3D self want you to know here? No contact because they don't know how to communicate. They are emotionally turbulent, emotionally unstable here. Could be intimacy. So this bond, this sensual, intimate relationship that you had with the person, whether you have or haven't, they want that type of bond. Realizations. This person needs to wake up. They haven't woken up. Karma is kicking their ass. If they're not careful, they are in debts. Someone may have been going through an awakening here. Creating foundations and family. So it's time to put yourself first and one day, someday, another time. This is telling me they know that they've messed this up with you here today. So I'm going to go in with this tarot deck here. What does the collective need to know about here today? This seems to be a no contact reading. What do you need to know right now? What do they want you to know right now? Let's see. They don't know how to come forward because they have self-worth issues. You may recognize that they breadcrumbed you. There was not an equal give and take here. And the person on your mind right now, their higher self wishes that they invested more in this connection and given more time and effort and put more effort. Three of Swords. So the person on your mind, this is a no contact reading. They are hurt, they are feeling hurt, but this is not for you to go and make contact with them. They are heartbroken, they're going through a heartbreak. And their higher self needs to recognize and wake up. Let's see, what do you need to know right now about the person on your mind here? Ten of Swords. They are feeling, you may feel like they've betrayed you. Remember, take what resonates. It could be vice versa. The person feels like they're physically drained and they know they've physically hurt you. If they have, I'm sorry. It doesn't have to be. It might be for the one person here. But this is telling me here, with this card here, that they can't overcome this heartache and pain. And it's hurting them as much as it's hurting you. But you feel more hurt through this. King of Swords, someone may, I picked up narcissistic energy. This person may have been ruthless. Their higher self would want you to know that the way they hurt you with their intentions wasn't correct, and they're in a lot of pain from this. 6, 7, which is the Chariot. This is telling me here, the person on your mind, what do they want you to know right now? Is that, you know, you do not need to put up with this. And they would want, if anybody, they're recognizing that they wouldn't put up with this type of behavior. With ghosting and silent treatment. This is unfair behavior. They're quite selfish here. What could be their possible... Will they possibly make contact? What do you need to know here? What is the messages and guidance for you here today? For the collective that's watching here today. They're very selfish, this individual. There's a lot of conflict. The person on your mind is going through a lot of conflict in their 3D life. They've self-sabotaged quite a lot. And what's happening is they've recognized they've ruined a deep, profound connection. A Lover's card. You're in no contact because they self-sabotaged here. You made them feel happy. You wore their 10 of Cups. And they don't know how to get this back. They don't know how to come towards you. Because they've self-sabotaged because of unhealthy ways that they have. Knave of Pentacles. Slow, steady progress. They know this was a tangible relationship. Quite a fulfilling, loving relationship that you offered them. No contact. So will they come towards you? Will they come and reach out to you? What do you need to know here about the person on your mind? Will they reach out to you? Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, and no, they're too selfish. They are feeling sorry for themselves, and they're thinking that they're the victim here. You made them feel complete. They're licking their wounds here. They're feeling sorry for themselves. So, you know, let's see what is the advice for my beautiful collective that are watching here today. This person on your mind is too selfish, self-sabotaging. They know that they've watched someone leave them, or however it may have turned out, because of their unhealthy choices. They could have been addicted to substance abuse. It doesn't have to be. Let's get you an oracle. Let's see. Person... well, not the person on your mind. What is the message for you? They self-sabotaged this. They don't know how to overcome this. They know that you may cut them up with your words. Tell them how it is and speak the truth. And you should always speak your truth. You shouldn't be afraid to speak your truth. They don't know how to express their emotions, because when someone's toxic and they're coming across as an abusive, toxic, manipulative individual. And I'm so sorry if you've dealt with this. I'm so sorry that the person has treated you this way. It's time to move forward and make healthier choices. For my collective, it's time to think about everything you appreciate in your partner. Now, this is actually them. They would never tell you the truth. That they admire the relationship, connection that you offered. And this is about you. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. So you wasn't superficial. They were coming up as being superficial. They feel very guilty. So don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So if you're feeling guilty, remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is telling me, when you're in a toxic, abusive relationship, you may feel like you're at fault, but I'm here to tell you, you are not at fault here. Spirit wants you to remember the potential you have of a beautiful, healthy partner. Now, this is you knowing and understanding there's great happiness on the way. Don't feel guilty for this. You shouldn't feel guilty for being your true self here. The person on your mind here, no contact, is feeling guilty for not appreciating you. Your strengths and weaknesses have been tested here, and you will overcome this time. And this is focusing back on yourself and prioritizing what you want. One more for my beautiful collective that have stopped by here. This person has tested your strengths and weaknesses. This soul journey has not been easy. This may have been a karmic. This may have been a karmic soul tie here today. Indication and commitment. It may be that the person on your mind here wasn't coming forward with commitment. And to be able to build a successful relationship, you need to look for the true signs of true love. Now, the person on your mind, what you need to know right now is they've realized that you are someone that gave commitment and love. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It could be vice versa here today, that someone here may not have wanted commitment, but this is about understanding and knowing your true worth and your value here, and that you deserve true love. The person on your mind, what do they not want you to know is that they feel like crap and guilty for treating you the way they have. And it has tested your patience, and the commitment here could have been and should have been a successful one about rebuilding. But this is telling me there's someone new coming in that will offer you new true love. Right, spirit messages. Now let's go in with Moonology. What are the messages and guidance for you here today? I didn't realize this would be a no contact reading. Ignite your passions and fearlessly embrace new beginnings. So there is new beginnings coming in for you. You just have to be open and heal the parts of you that you already have. And by the new moon, I'll do a new moon reading. Embrace the beauty of beginnings in the quiet darkness and find the strength to plant seeds of hope, love and transformation. You have transformed tremendously here. Now, by the new moon, you'll be able to release and let this go. I'll do a collective new moon reading soon. I'll double check when the new moon is, and I'll do a collective. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to put these back because they just flew out, but let's go back in. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And again, thank you so much for joining me here today. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And thank you so much for joining me here today. So what message does Spirit have for you here today? What do you need to know here today for my collective? Thank you so much for being here. And remember, you're strong. You can transform every fear and anxiety of the unknown into deep faith. I want you to say, I have faith in the higher intelligence of life. I am guided and cared for at all times. Confirmation, my phone's gone there beeping. Thank you. If you claim this reading for you moving forward and allowing new beginnings to come in and allowing yourself to move forward, making healthier choices and knowing how strong you are, don't forget to hit a like and a comment below. It helps my channel. Thank you so much. There is new true love coming in. Right, what message for my collective do we have here today? Thank you. There's two. First one here today for you, my beautiful collective. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe and reevaluate. You are doing enough. Even if it doesn't feel like it, don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals, on the path. There is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe and carry on. You are doing an amazing job, and Spirit just wants to give you confirmation you are on the right path and you are unstoppable. Do something that makes you feel happy. It's time to move forward. And again, thank you so much for joining me here today, and take care now. Bye.